Ever since War 2 tanked at the box office, everywhere you see, people are only talking about what went wrong, including me. But now that the dust has started to settle, it's a good time to reflect and see what YRF can do to save its spy universe.
So it's not going to be easy, it's going to be really hard.
Now some may say that this universe is unfixable and Bollywood will continue making spectacle over substance movies where stars will continue to overpower storytelling. But before we press the doomsday button on the spy universe, let's bring in some optimism to see what YRF can do to save its universe with one of the biggest aces they have in their hand, and in my opinion, if YRF does what I'm about to suggest, they may be able to save their universe.
Death before dishonor. Service before self. India first. India first.
YRF has been building its own spy universe filled with spies who are as formidable as they are stylish. But for a universe that's already 6 movies deep, there is a missing piece.
Every search for a hero must begin with something that every hero requires. A villain.
A central overarching villain who can unite everyone from Tiger to Pathan. A character we have only heard whispers of in War 2, Kali, whose actor is yet to be cast, and the perfect actor for this role isn't just a possibility, it's a necessity.
You're goddamn right.
Because let's face it, every cinematic universe needs a great villain. The MCU had Thanos, a threat so immense that it forced every hero to come together. When you think of the greatest spy franchises in cinema,
The name's Bond. James Bond.
James Bond had the villain organization Spectre to deal with. Mission Impossible had the Syndicate as well as the entity whose roots were sown back in the 3rd movie. This casting decision brings the YRF Spy universe to a crossroads because the perfect Kali needs to be a mastermind, a strategic genius, a force of nature, and a presence that can command the screen against an army of spies. But before I share my pick of who should be playing Kali in the YRF Spy universe, let's look at some other contenders who could be a good fit but maybe not perfect. Starting with Ranveer Singh. Ranveer Singh possesses a chaotic, almost unhinged energy that could make for a uniquely unpredictable and theatrical villain. His ability to fully transform into a character, as seen in Padmavat, proves he has the range to be a serious threat. But though his star power is undeniable, the actor is now on taking the iconic Don character and placing him as the main villain in the spy universe will dilute the impact of both the movie franchises. Arjun Rampal. With his classic good looks and calm demeanor, he has the potential to portray a sophisticated intellectual villain. His past roles, particularly in Om Shanti Om, Ravan and Season 2 of Rana Naidu, show that he can be menacing and composed at the same time. But though Arjun is a great actor, he has often been cast in supporting roles, and his star power, while significant, may not be enough to carry the weight of being the final endgame level villain that the spy universe really needs. Sanjay Dutt possesses a natural gravitas and a physically imposing presence that is ideal for portraying a formidable villain. While Dutt is a great choice for a physical threat, he has played numerous villain roles in recent times, so it won't be anything unique for the audience. Ajay Devgan brings an intense, gritty persona and a massive star presence that would make him a believable threat to the spy universe heroes. His roles in movies like Diwangi, Khaki and Company showed his ability to play a dark, complex character who is both a mastermind and a charismatic figure. But Ajay is a part of Rohit Shetty's Cop universe, and pitting 2 cinematic universes against each other could lead to too much brand confusion, especially if the movies end up releasing on the same day. R. Madhavan has a charm and subtle intensity to play a villain who is a master manipulator. His recent performance in Shaitan demonstrated his incredible ability to portray a chilling, cerebral antagonist. But while his acting talent is unquestionable, he may not have the necessary box office pull to be presented as the ultimate threat to the combined star power of Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan and Hrithik Roshan. Along similar lines, Akshay Khanna is a fantastic actor with a talent for playing intelligent, nuanced villains. His roles in Humraaz, Race and Chhawa showcased his knack for playing characters who are always one step ahead. However, similar to Madhavan, Akshay Khanna may not have the star power to be presented as the final boss of this universe. I won't even attempt to discuss Saif Ali Khan, especially after what transpired in Adipurush and Devra. Akshay Kumar also misses out, especially after what happened in 2.0. And this brings us to my pick.
Get ready!
Because the role of Kali requires a star of a certain magnitude to make the final showdown truly feel epic, someone who is a great actor and can command the screen against an army of spies, and someone whose casting could send ripples across the industry, the actor who fits all that and much more is Aamir Khan.
So
Super!
Now before you move away, hear me out, because this might be the one and last chance to get all three Khans together. And Amir Khan as an actor has all the qualities with examples from his filmography that will make him a formidable Kali. As we see in War 2, Kali is a villain who operates from the shadows, manipulating events and people like pieces on a chessboard. And Amir Khan's filmography is a masterclass in this kind of character work. Amir Khan's most famous positive roles often have a hidden layer of complexity and deception. In Three Idiots, his character, Rancho, is not who he appears to be, a genius masquerading as a simple student. In Dil Chahta Hai, his character, Akash, appears to be a carefree cynic, but he eventually transforms after being forced to confront his own emotional vulnerabilities. This is the kind of depth a villain like Kali needs. Someone who can present one face to the world while hiding a completely different, more sinister identity underneath. While Amir Khan has not played many out-and-out villains, his key anti-hero roles showcase his ability to portray a multi-layered antagonist, but not the one from Coolie. That was... In Dhoom 3, he plays not one but two characters. One is an autistic savant, while the other is a cunning, vengeful thief. This performance demonstrates that he can portray a character who utilizes his intellect and deception to outsmart his opponents, rather than relying solely on brute force. Although the movie had its flaws and problems, Amir Khan was fine. And his characters in Fana as well as the grey shades in Talash demonstrate a similar mastery of disguise and emotional manipulation. Kali needs to be a cerebral villain, a mastermind who can deceive the world's greatest spies, and Amir's track record demonstrates he can do exactly that. Amir is not part of any other cinematic universe, making his entry into a long-running franchise a game-changing role. And the biggest hook of all is the promise of all three Khans sharing the screen for the first time, possibly in the endgame of the Spy Universe.
I think we are more ready for it than we were earlier. और अगर कोई अच्छी कहानी आती है जिसमें तीनों के लिए अच्छे रोल है और हम तीनों को अच्छा लगेगा तो हम लोग ये जरूर करेंगे. ऐसा कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है.
And who else but YRF could make this happen? This is a production house with the budget, the history, and the relationships to bring together the three Khans for the first time. They produced Amir's biggest anti-hero role in Dhoom 3 and his grey-shaded character in Fana. They are the creators of the very universe that stars Salman, Shah Rukh, and Hrithik. The promise of all three Khans plus the established spies like Hrithik Roshan and Junior NTR would create a cinematic event unlike anything we have ever seen.
और हमको भी पता है कि ऑडियंस हमको साथ में देखना चाहेगी. तो I think that's an emotion that we identify with. Shahrukh, Salman and I, all three will respect.
Now whether YRF does it or Amir Khan agrees to this, especially after Thugs of Hindustan and the public comments Amir has made about that movie,
मैं 100% श्योर था नहीं चलेगी. मुझे कोई डाउट नहीं था.
Did you express that?
Yeah. I expressed it very strongly to Adi and Victor. But they were confident of it.
But if personal angst is kept aside, it could be the only way forward for the YRF Spy Universe who desperately need a big win. Amir Khan's reputation as a perfectionist ensures that he will not commit to the role unless the script is airtight and the character is meticulously crafted. This would give fans and critics alike a vote of confidence in the project, signaling that it isn't just another cash grab. Let's acknowledge that the YRF Spy Universe has had its ups and downs, but it's still the most ambitious franchise in Indian cinema. The box office numbers of War 2 may have been a disappointment, but a single decision could change everything. With casting Amir Khan as a mastermind Kali, YRF wouldn't just be saving a universe, they would be making a statement. It would be a big gamble, but there are no high rewards without high risk. From Tiger to Pathan to Hrithik's Kabir, a seismic event like Amir's Kali is needed in the industry.
He is a soldier. You are a soldier. And this is war.
And this is how the YRF Spy Universe gets its endgame. Let me know in the comments what you think of this video and who would you like to see play the character of Kali. And if you're interested in watching more, check out a video on the journey of Rajinikanth becoming a superstar right here. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.